Hey, what's going on, guys? Hopefully the lighting's all right. It's starting to get pretty dark, or starting to get dark. It's not getting pretty dark, but anyway, as you can tell by the title and as you can see behind me, I actually got a Miata. I traded the Mustang in on Monday, or not traded in, I sold it to somebody, and then later that day I actually went and bought a Miata that I had been looking at for about a week or so, and I ended up buying it right then and there. Took it home and got it tagged same day, and now I have a Miata. It's a 95 1.8, has 90,000 miles. A lot of things have been replaced on it already rather recently. Has some cool stuff that I'll talk about here in a minute, and the only really bad thing about it is it's a salvage title, which I don't really care about. If you know anything about salvage titles, then you know that's caused by an accident where the damage costs more than what the car is worth, and they still got it repaired. So that's what happened here. It was rear-ended to the back end. Above the frame, it was hit by a Yukon, and knowing Miatas, they're pretty small cars, so if a Yukon hits it, which is a pretty big vehicle, it's more than likely going to go right over the frame. And I have hundreds of pictures that the guy was fortunate enough to send me and show me, showing that the frame wasn't damaged, and the repair work was so good that no one could ever tell that it was ever in an accident. 100% guarantee you that. Normally, whenever you repair a vehicle, when most places repair a vehicle, they cut the bodywork and weld it back and make it look normal. But with this, they went all the way up to the most recent, the closest factory weld, and replaced that whole panel. So everything looks completely factory, and you'll never know. And it has no frame damage, so that's good. Also, I have Blake's Miata here. He's standing right over there. And let me show you a few things about this car. So it came with coilovers. They are TN, so they're rather cheap, but it's better than nothing, and I thought that was pretty cool. The soft top's in good condition. I don't like this purple tint. I'm going to change that hopefully soon, once I get the money for it. Don't like the plastic back window, but again, hopefully eventually I can replace the whole top and get the glass as well, but that's not important. Right now the top works, so I don't want to waste money on something I don't necessarily absolutely need until I just have the money to throw at it. Immediately when I bought it, it needed tires. I just got those put on today and found out some bad news. The wheels that are on here are bent, so after about 1,000 miles or so, these tires are going to form to that bend, and it's going to ride rough again. It was riding a little rough when I first got it, but not too bad. Hardly noticed it. Now it rides really nice with the new tires, but again, it's going to go back to that same rough feeling. So I actually just ordered wheels for it. I'll have a picture of the wheels I ordered right here. Yes, I know they are technically replica wheels, but this is my daily car. I'm not going to throw tons of money at it, and they are low pressure casted, not gravity casted, if you know what that means. It's a little bit better quality than most replica wheels, and a lot of wheels in general. Most OEM wheels actually are low pressure casted, so they're pretty good quality, and they'll be here within about 5 days, and I'm gonna get tires on those. Also, it came with a pretty cool horn, not necessarily a train horn, but a much louder factory horn, and we actually installed one on Blake's car, or Blake did yesterday, so that was pretty cool. Didn't get to film all that because it was dark. Didn't get to film yesterday, didn't have time. Didn't get to film Monday, didn't have time. Just very hectic stuff. If you didn't know, I do work 2 jobs, and I'm also a student, so things can get kind of stressful at times with that. Okay, so another thing that I'm having to get fixed is a little whistle. I don't know how else to explain it. It sounds like a whistle, a little high-pitched, rotating type noise. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure it's the pilot bearing or throwout bearing from what I've read on Miata forums and just forums in general. And it goes away when I push the clutch in. So I'm going to try and get that fixed. I'm dropping it off at a transmission shop tomorrow to get that checked out. I'll go ahead and show you that here in a second as well. He also put some LED lights on the inside right there, because the 95 Miata doesn't have a overhead dome light, so he put those in, which turn on whenever the door opens, which is pretty cool. I actually like that. Normally I don't like LED lights like in the car, or lights in general added to the inside of the car, but that is functional, and I really am happy that that's there. That's really cool. Okay, I'm going to show you that whistle really noise. Hopefully you can hear it. I'm going to start it up. So yeah, no lights or anything in there. I don't know if you can see it too well. Let me zoom in a little. 90,000 miles. So it's very low miles, which is awesome. Something I wanted in a daily. And I don't know if you can hear the whistle. So yeah, as you can tell, there's something squeaking down there, and I'm pretty sure it's a pilot bearing. Find out tomorrow, or find out Friday. Sorry, I'm dropping it off tomorrow, and he's gonna look at it Friday. Also, before Import Alliance, I've done a few extra things. I did some things with the Z. I put in hardwood flooring in the trunk, because if you didn't already know, eventually I'm going to be bagging it, because I do want to do the whole Rocket Bunny thing, and I'm gonna take it step by step, because I don't make a lot of money, and I gotta save up for everything. So that's going to happen eventually. So I put hardwood flooring in, and I put some LED reverse lights in the Z because they were not very bright, the factory ones, and I thought LEDs would be really bright and help me see when I'm backing up. And while we're at Import Alliance, Blake actually bought a steering wheel, and he doesn't have the quick release yet, but he has the short hub adapter and the steering wheel on, so I'll show you that. I like this a lot. Eventually I want to do something like this in my car. I'm not a fan of that LED, but it's pretty cool still, I guess. But yeah, he doesn't have the horn in yet because it won't fit without, it will not fit without the quick release. So that's unfortunate, but I'll also show you the horn that it came with. There's also a button to wire in a train horn, like an actual loud train horn, which I might do later on because Miatas are so small. Anything to help it be seen or heard is very good, because there's already been times where I've been cut off in this thing because it's so small and no one can see you. And Blake has pretty much the exact same thing. We put it in, which I think again is very smart considering how small they are. And with the coilovers that I mentioned before, I didn't ask about the wrenches to adjust the collars on there. So I went ahead and ordered some TN wrenches off of Amazon, and those will be here in probably 2 days. And I think I'm going to wait to adjust the coilovers until I get the wheels and tires and everything put on, but that will be a video coming soon, hopefully. The wheels are ordered. I'm going to wait for the wheels to get here before I order the tires, or I'll order the tires within the next few days and just have them at hand, so I'll be able to put them on as soon as I get the wheels, which will be really cool. I really love this car already. Everything is so cheap for it. I've already bought tires, which were $62 a tire. In total, that was about $270, I think it was, after everything, after getting them mounted and everything. Now with the Z, for 2 tires, it cost me around $400. Now granted, I did get some of the best tires I could get for the Z, and these were just something cheap, but still, it's a big price difference. But overall, I'm absolutely in love with this car. You know, my Z has almost 3 times the horsepower that this does, and I can say I really like driving this better than I like driving the Z. It's a lot more nimble and just more fun overall to drive. But hopefully there'll be a lot more videos with this as well as with the Z. If you would prefer to see me do things to this, let me know down below. Same with the Z. Whatever you want to see me do more to, let me know down below, because right now I am very torn. Obviously I just got some things for this that I needed, but I really want to put more money into this and get it where I want it before I get back to working on the Z and finish getting bags and finish everything else that I want to do to that car, which includes Rocket Bunny, as well as custom forged wheels, which is very expensive and going to take some time to do. But in the meantime, I have this to work on and this to do stuff too. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick update. Probably not so quick, took a lot of talking and stuff, but I've been away for a little bit, a lot of work and everything. But yeah, big stuff to come for sure with both of these cars. Eventually Blake's going to be getting wheels, and I also have some other big news that I'm not allowed to mention in this video, but hopefully within the next few weeks I'll be able to let you guys know something really cool. So yeah, stay tuned for sure. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below. Also, let me know what you want to see next with either of these cars or with my Z. And yeah, expect some more stuff to come. Alright, see you guys.